All right, we are making it out after a week of being sick to the point that I lost my voice. So I ideally wanted to make 2 videos this week, and it just did not work out with losing my voice. But we're making it out now, down to the wire to get you guys a Saturday video. It is Friday evening and the sunset is coming, so yeah, a few things to talk about. I guess number one, new news for today is I finally broke the hinge mount on my IR40 body. Luckily though, a few weeks ago I ordered a spare part, or a spare one, from Endura and got that installed. Broke the truck literally earlier today trying to film this video. Didn't even get to filming, wanted to just drive, and broke it within 3 minutes of being here. But went home, put that spare one on, emailed them saying that I needed to order more, and now we are back out with a limited amount of time. But we're gonna get some more rocks or climb some more rocks and do some more lines. All right, my son's gonna run back the same line. So yeah, second thing, or I guess first main thing I wanted to talk about today was the fact that I think I figured out a way to fix my GT5 / I think I already did. I don't know what I'm filming. My son's getting wild. Hey, you gotta go to the driver's side some more. Yeah, look at that. He's even running with his headlights on, driving right over me. All right, so with my GT5, made a post about it online or on Facebook to see what other people's recommendations were to replace this one, and got a lot of recommendations. Was super happy about the community helping with that, but then also some people recommended trying some things to get my GT5 to work. So one of them was to loosen the nut. Let's see. Okay, gotta bump it a little bit more. But one of them was to, on the steering mechanism, pull it out, and there's a little thin nut behind the little lever with a little spring. Sounds a little bit more daunting than it actually was, but was just careful with it and got that nut loosened just the tiniest bit. And with that, I got also recommended to pull my remote apart and do a good electronic clean on it, which, okay, let's see here. Not doing super great driving today, but we're making it. Yeah, so did some deep cleaning with electronic cleaner. I found out that you can't use other types of cleaners, essentially like carb cleaner or something else that I already had. So got electronic cleaner. And yeah, deep cleaned the switch and cleaned everything else with just a bike pump, and luckily that helped everything work and function now. So, well, everything function as in the jittering is definitely gone, which is a huge deal to me. The other thing that I think I've seen twice so far, I have maybe, I don't know, 8 hours of driving in this, is it has still not centered properly twice. So I don't know, it was just very small, not like before, so I don't know if that's just in my head or if that is actually still a issue with it. But also now with the Black Friday sales, I ended up ordering a Muse remote, the upgraded version of the one that my son has that does not have the base on the bottom. But I didn't realize it when I ordered his. He can only do one model on his, where I wanted to have a little bit more, look at that. I wanted a little bit more options, so I got the upgraded one, and it was on sale, so I was able to order another receiver for the same price. But that will be here soon, but I'm not super stressing it because my GT5 does work. I am just nervous that it will stop working. So whoa, let's try it again. So nervous that my GT5 will stop working, but time will tell. Going full throttle on it. Okay, let's get behind him. Last chance. Let's do it. Weight reduction. So yeah, stoked about that. And then also I have some updates with my truck. Number one, I did it with his truck, which, can you save it? Nope. Okay. For the steering link, I used a high clearance link for his longer piece of the steering link. I did that on mine, and I'll show you why. I don't know if you can see under there, there's a mark on the brass diff cover, and that's from the other one hitting my other one that's designed to be there. Sorry. This piece that has the two bins that's designed to be the one piece for the driving, or for the steering link, not the suspension link. But yeah, did that and very happy with that. It gives me more clearance. Let's see, there or there. And the next thing that I did was finally got a rubber band on the front. I hooked it to, actually I guess once we're done this line, I'll pop my body and show you guys. But I used an old hair tie that my wife had, which is, I don't know, like mini rubber bands. There's 3 different sizes. And for my personal application, I used the middle size. I tried it with the largest one and didn't like how it fit. I felt like it was a little bit too loose, and it also popped off at one point. This gives it just the perfect amount, but very happy with that. I ended up running a longer screw on the back mount of my servo, because I still run my servo. Let's see, how am I going to get out of here? I still run my servo vertical, because that's personally what I like, but ran a longer screw into the back, and that gave a place for it to hook onto. And me still using the stock Bronco front shock mounts, I use the bar that goes across the mounts. I use the bar that goes across to do a loop and tie of the band on the front. So let's see here. Get it up, and then right behind my servo wire on this bar that goes across, it's looped right there. And when I raise it up, you can see it hooked on the back of the servo. So it helps just enough and still a good amount of articulation, aka it doesn't even affect that. So son is going to run up this steep line. We'll get him doing that. So smooth. Let's see if I can back him up. So yeah, rubber band definitely helps going up rocks. Very happy with that. Scoot my way past him and then come over here and see if I can get up this. And also, I really hate making like fast, quick videos, but I really feel like I need to today, and I hate the placement I got into this. Okay. So that's a perfect example, is I'm trying to drive, trying to talk, and run these lines quick as possible because I feel like I need to get this video done. And yeah, I can make this line. But yeah, anyhow, I feel like I'm rushing, and I don't feel like that's fair for you guys or for me either, or my son, for us being out here together.
That corner line.
But yeah, always love driving with him, and he's super stoked to be out driving because I did the shock modification to his truck that I did with mine, and his are on the Traxxas stock high trail shocks. I think the high trail ones are a little bit longer than the Bronco ones, and yeah, once I break all my Enduros, I will be going back to the Traxxas ones and doing that tune in it because he's stoked on it, and so am I. So yeah, we're gonna get some more driving before the sunset, and if I have any more clips, I'll throw them in. But thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and of course, give us a thumbs up.
There's no way you can bag me.
All right, bonus line, trying to keep up with my son. He is already up, over, and far ways away. So I need to make my way around and over to him. But yeah, I love driving with my son. By far my favorite person to drive with, and so stoked that he's into this too. I don't know where all he went. So, yeah. That is the end of the bonus line for tonight.